Everyone told me that I needed to build a course, so I spent weeks creating one and barely anyone bought it. Then I realized that I was overcomplicating the entire thing. You do not need to build a course to make passive income. What you need is one simple product that solves a specific problem. So in today's video, I want to share with you 3 simple digital products that can sell while you sleep and how to get started with creating your first one without spending weeks or months creating it and nobody wants it. So let's go ahead and jump in. So the first thing is this. Here is the mistake that I made and what most people get wrong. You do not need to build a course. Now, I love courses. I currently have a signature course. However, if you are just getting started with creating digital products, start small. Simple always sells. So I want you to think of something simple that you can package. Don't spend months working on something like a course without actually testing something smaller first. I think that's the key that I made a mistake, is that I spent months and weeks creating something without testing a smaller product first. And it turns out, like I said before, that simple products actually sell faster. So let me show you what actually works. So the first thing is templates. Templates solve one specific problem. I'm obsessed with templates. I have a suite of templates in my store. Honestly, they're easy to create and they sell fast. So I want you to think of Notion dashboards. I became obsessed with Notion in 2024. That was actually my very first digital product that I created, which was a Notion bundle. But I also want you to think of Canva templates. Canva, you can literally go on Canva today and create templates. Also, Google Sheets. So a lot of my digital products that are templates are Google Sheet trackers. I probably have about 10 and I love them. They're simple. If you use Google Suite, this is going to be something that you would want to look into. Okay. So the next one is guides or playbooks. Now, guides are something that I love to create because they're almost like a mini version of a course, right? They don't give you the full course. They're step by step and they give your audience one outcome. Now, the great thing about it is it's still packed with a lot of value, even though it's smaller than a course. And I like it because if your audience resonates with the guide or the playbook, it is a tell sign that now they're ready for the next step, which could be a mini course or a larger course. So I want you to think of something like how I grew to 10K followers, right? Something like that, where you're breaking down your exact step, the play-by-play that they can follow. Now, the third digital product would be swipe files or resource bundles. Now, these are something that I really resonate with because as a coach and consultant, I've created these for my clients and they ate it up. They loved it because listen, you are giving your clients a shortcut to an outcome. So curated collections that people can use immediately. I want you to start thinking about. So email scripts, content calendars, a hashtag list. I can pretty much create an entire video off of the swipe files that I've given my clients. I've given them the entire swipe file of how to launch their own 3-day or 5-day challenge, email sequences, you name it, anything that I've used in my business, from reach outs to brands, DM responses. I've given them everything. This is going to help your audience because you are giving them a solution that they need. So you're saving them time, and that alone is worth paying for. Trust me. So here's how you can actually start. So what I want you to do is I want you to sit down and take notes and think about the questions that people actually ask you. What are some of the top 3 questions that you get asked repeatedly over and over again? That is a tell sign that that is a need that needs to be fulfilled. So what you're going to do is you're now going to create a digital product that solves that one problem. Remember, when you are creating your first product, you are focusing on one problem. You are not creating something that solves multiple problems within that product because that's what's going to confuse your audience. And then what you're going to do is you're going to test it before you move on to create the bigger product. This is where a lot of creators make mistakes, and this is where I made a mistake too. Test it over and over, ask questions, make sure that you maybe submit polls or surveys for your audience, because the more feedback you get, the better you can refine that product And then you are going to be that more equipped and ready to create the bigger product. And that's it. Those are 3 simple digital products that can sell while you sleep, and you can literally get started today. Don't overcomplicate it. Do not start with a course before you've tested anything to your audience. Start small, because remember, simple sells. All right, y'all, that's all I have for you today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Dupe Aleru, and this was your Daily Dose with Dupe. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe if you want to learn more about how you can grow your online business, because my videos talk all things online business growth, digital products, passive income, how to build your stream of income alongside automation and AI. So if that is you, welcome to my community. I would love to have you here. But until next time, I want to wish each and every one of you a beautiful and blessed day.